A very good morning, everyone. We are all set to rock and roll in the Pearl of the Orient as I League Three's match number 22 for this iteration is all set to unfurl here. Kerala United has arrived in Goa to lock horns with SESA Football Academy, and this is going to be an important fixture, a crucial battle of two teams hoping to log three full points. There will be no hesitations about what the intentions are. There will be no look about what it can be. A quick look at the warm ups of both the sides. Obviously, Kerala United, for them, it is very, very important that they continue with the momentum, they continue with the intent, they continue with what they are here to do. And apart from them, also their counterparts will be trying to prove a point. SESA Football Academy, they have climbed, they have arrived a long, long way, to be honest. And after making a journey like that, they'll be hoping that they can find an opening for themselves. As the points table will see it in a very short succession of time, that will clarify where they stand. A quick look at the starting 11 for Kerala United. Lal Muanoma, Craig, Van Lal Soma, Tufail K, Linky Mitei, C. Ramdin Moia, Pratish Vitil under the sticks, Shrigan David, Lalsom Puia, Joseph Silo, and their captain, the experienced William Laldun Fella. And their head coach is Liandala Sena Fanai. And that's how SESA Football Academy is going to start. Miran Pereira, Sridhanta Dhyaneshwar Gawas, Omkar Shetgaonkar, Chetan Dabolkar, Kirtikesh Gadekar, Aman Rajbhar, Savlon Fernandez, Saurav Patil, Ruanal Camilo Gonkar, their captain and goalkeeper, Akash Amrut Kudnekar, and Tokchom Bekim Singh. And they are playing under Charles Ador Diaz. A quick look at the bench strength of both the sides. For Kerala United, it's Rishik, Rudrasingh Jadeja, Mohammad Adilshan, Timim Geti, Varun Prasad, Alpin, Kese, Lalchuak Moia, Febin Gibbs, and Sparsh Chaudhary. For Sessa, it's Sean Joy, Clencio, Russell, Rohan, Sapam, Clive, Shankal, Sachidananda, Aryan, and Shlok Tiwari. The points table so far in Group B of I League 3, Kerala United right at the top, two matches played, one victory, one draw, and 4 points for them. Dalbir FA is up next, two matches, one win, one defeat, 3 points. Maharashtra Orange, two matches, two draws, and 2 points. SESA Football Academy, they are playing their second game. They will be hoping to register a victory and at least go on level pegging with Kerala United FC in terms of points. And Garhwal Heroes, they played a solitary match and they have gone down fighting. So obviously a lot to play for here at the Dula Football Stadium, Dulay Football Stadium. And as things stand, the truth be told, Kerala United, when they started off their tournament, they went on to beat Dalbir Football Academy 3-0. Craig found the back of the net twice, while Lalmoa Noma scored once. He scored the opening goal on the 55th minute, and then Craig scored on 65th and 76th minute to power Kerala home. And as the two teams ahead of the big clash, ahead of what is going to be a little test for these two teams. With exchange of pleasantries, when these two teams, they know that just in a few moments from now, it's going to be or all hell is going to break loose out here. SESA Football Academy. They took on the Orange FC in the opening fixture and they shared the spoils with a very late strike. It was a 2-all draw with Maharashtra Orange. Sablon Fernandez gave them the lead at the 11th minute. However, Saurabh Sharma restored parity for Maharashtra Orange. And then Pratham Ghatnur got them in the driver's seat until Clencio Pinto found the back of the net in the last minute. And the two captains. Well, a quick introduction to the match officials. Irfan Imtiaz Saik, the referee. The two assistant referees are SESA Dev Bera and Arvind Kumar. And the fourth official is Nripin Haldar. Match commissioner Mr. Sudhir Menon Chembazi. And it's going to be me, Rohit, who will be taking you through this upcoming fixture. And the two captains, obviously, the experienced William Lalvanfella has been a part of quite a few clubs. And donning the captain's armband here for SESA Football Academy is Ronald Camilo Gonkar. And Kerala United, obviously, they will have their task cut out. They would like to show they are also meant for the greater things. And yes, just a few moments ago, I was talking about William Lalvanfella. He started his career with Pune under 18 and then from there moved on to Chanmari FC. And from Chanmari, he went to Aizawl FC where his biggest stride started. Then after 3 years, Mohun Bagan came knocking for him. Had a bit of a dampener in 1920 season. And then he returned to Aizawl. Before Jamshedpur FC swooped him in. And then he again shifted to Northeast United, then went to Rajasthan United. And from there, he has now arrived to Kerala United. So that is experience. That is experience speaking for you. And there you go, William, on your frame. And as we get set to roll the ball in Goa, attacking on your frame from the right to the left, dressed in their signature purple is Kerala United. Attacking on your frame from the left to the right, dressed in their grey and white, are the hosts of this group, SESA Football Academy. And off we go here in Goa. It is Kerala United who gets us underway at the Dullur Football Stadium and starts off with a back pass to the goalkeeper. An early throw in here for Kerala United FC. And the ones watching this game is being streamed live on the official YouTube channel of Sports KPI and Indian Football. Starts off already a bit of a heavy touch out there. And a long chase here for William already. But now possession falls back with SESA. Playing the short passes amongst themselves eventually before launching one downtown. And this is decent control. A good release on the left there. Taking their time, trying to venture into that central channel. And it fell all right for Sridharnath there, but he was not really able to capitalize. Bit of a push on William there, and once again, SESA coming all the way from the right. Sablon Fernandez has been dispossessed, and William on the ball. William plays it forward. Decent bit of work coming in now all the way from the left, trying to control the ball is Malsoma. Malsoma plays it back there to Joseph. Joseph switches it on towards that far right. And now Kerala getting a bit of resistance out there. Another quick throw trying to control the ball. And that will be going out of play as well, which means another throw-in for Kerala United. Taking a bit longer than expected. A couple of false starts there and finally launches the throw. However, that was not well capitalized. It went out of play. It was slightly heavy, to be honest. Profile K was the one waiting at the receiving end. Rowanel gets his back underway here from the right. SESA trying to make a bit of inroads, and I think they will have to rely on those passes just like the way Kerala United are doing this at this point in time, playing those short and crisp passes. Decent snatch, a slightly heavy first touch, allowing Kerala United to reclaim possession for themselves. It's a fine release. The idea was to try and find William. William is playing in a bit of a central role right now, not exactly the centre forward that he is. He's deployed himself more as an attacking midfielder, trying to bridge the gap between that midfield and the forward line. That's a decent touch. However, the direction was not all right from Kartikesh. Ball's back with Kerala once again. Kerala all the way now from the right and the left. Short and crisp passes. He does well to keep that in, is it? No. Assistant referee says that it has gone out of play, which means it's going to be a throw in here in favor of SESA Football Academy. A bit of a scrappy clearance out there from the right. Another throw in. However, looks like it has taken a deflection of a SESA player, which means now Kerala will get the ball in the yards inside the fence. And now it's their captain, William. William plays a long ball towards the left. However, that was slightly heavy. Malsoma did well to track it, but then it was always going away from him. So it was not going to be easy. Played all the way back again. Just trying to keep that under control. A bit of a false swing. Does well to keep the ball in. And now coming in all the way from the right. It's a chance for SESA FA to try and get the cross in the box. Short passes. Kirtikesh on the ball now. Kirtikesh steers it towards that centre. Goes through Sridharnath. Another forward ball. Well done. This can be a shooting opportunity. However, releases it on towards the far right. And that's another incredible release. There comes the cross from the right. Opening opportunity, but goes begging. Good defending there from Kerala United. A bit of an early summon for Pratish Voitel to get into the attack, or to get into the act rather. And Lalmoanoma Munez is the one who came to the deliverance for Kerala United. Corner here for SESA Football Academy. And opportunity for them to try and secure an early lead. Here comes the corner, floated into the box. It eludes everyone. And the referee's blown the whistle as well, which means a free kick here for Kerala United. First corner of the morning fell for SESA. That's a lovely bit of run out there for Kerala United. Linky Miteya, he was out there looking for that opportunity. SESA Football Academy stopped in their tracks. Kind of an obstruction, but I don't think that was substantial enough for the referee to take a call. Here SESA doing well enough. Omkar plays it towards Sridharnath once again. Sridhar trying to find out Saurav in the centre. Ends up with a miss pass. Back with Kerala United once again. Taking their time, not really trying to do things in a rush. Another long ball, not the best of deliveries to be honest. It's going to be a throw in here in favour of SESA Football Academy. I think both the teams, they have kind of played down a decent tempo. It's not too fast, it's not too slow either. A decent tempo being matched. Now the ball chipped into the box there. And he will have a bit of space going forward. He will need the numerical superiority. Numbers do arrive here for SESA Football Academy. Kirtikesh plays it on to the right. Savlon on the ball there. Savlon loses it. And it's going to be a throw in here for SESA Football Academy. Another quick throw. Brings it down. Taking their time, and a bit of a slip up will allow Kerala United to dive bomb forward. William Lalnunfella does well to control the possession. Has been surrounded by 3 SESA players, but eventually will manage to release the ball. Kerala United back on the prowl again from the right. And it's going to be a throw-in for them again. They'll take their time. They are in no rush to get the job done so quickly. Valsampuea with the throw. They'll have to retake that. Taken quickly enough, and the ball's fallen back for SESA once again. SESA doing well enough to control possession, to stave away whatsoever attacks that Kerala United have knitted so far. That's another forward ball. A bit of a tussle for it out there. And Kerala United needed some defending out. Good body shielding, and then Pratish Vitil coming out of his line to collect that, showing his outing sense to perfection. And once again, SESA FA back on the ball here. Sridharnath plays it on to the far right. The ball is kept in. Sridharnath once again. Sridharnath plays a square pass. Quite a long one, to be honest. There's another ball forward. Taking their time. That's a lovely delivery. However, that has been intercepted by William. And now from the left, Malsoma. Once again, Malsoma. Vanlal Malsoma. Plays it back to Craig. Craig steers it all the way back to Joseph Silo. Joseph to Malsoma. And Malsoma tries to cut in. Does well initially. But SESA Football Academy, decent defending. Relentless defending. Savlon. Back to Sridharnath. Kirtikesh. Plays it to the far left. Back to Kirti once again. Another ball steered forward. Keeps it under control. And now it falls back for Kerala United. Malsoma on the rise. And a bit of a second touch there. Acting as the spanner. Acting as the block for Kerala United themselves. And now an attempt to try and latch onto it. However, SESA Football Academy does well. So far, both the teams have not really allowed each other that breathing room, even for a split second. Your opposition has made a mistake and you have been right out there. That's exactly how it should be. Aman. Aman to Sridhar. Sridhar is everywhere so far. Omkar. Omkar sends the ball forward, and with the potential of the first chance building, that's the first offside of the morning as well. That's good football out here. Good thinking, good understanding. And as we were talking about, both the teams keeping each other on their toes, keeping them alert. Here's an opportunity. Long range blocked away by Kerala United. SESA Football Academy are starting to fire the warning signs already. I mean, nothing clinical yet, nothing positive yet, but truth be told, You can already see a few signs hither and yon. Kerala United will have to be very, very careful. They cannot really afford any loose space up front. Switches his on to the left. Malsoma. Malsoma has got a bit of space ahead of him. He does well to elude his marker. Is it? Aman Rajbhat. Help arrives in the form of Craig. That's a lovely ball in the box there. And looks like the goalkeeper of SESA Football Academy, Roanel Camilo Gonkar, their captain. And he's copped a blow out there. The player flew onto him. Yeah, there was a bit of collision for sure. It was Linky Mitay trying to latch onto that header, trying to carve open that opener. And as they say, football is a body contact game, so obviously things like these can happen. I mean, you also need to give the credits to the goalkeeper. Absolutely fearless, and there's a reason why he's donning the captain's armband. I think goalkeepers, they are the generals in the defense. Apart from your centre back pair, the goalkeepers play a very critical role in shaping up the entire defensive outfit, in shaping up the belly of the beast, in organizing the structure and organizing that defensive solidity. And if you have a strong goalkeeper under the sticks, if you have a strong last guard of the citadel, it goes without saying, it provides your defense a lot of confidence, even going forward in the overlaps. And now Kerala United trying to create something. Linky Mitay once again not really able to make his mark on that one. Possession back with SESA, playing those short passes amongst themselves. Sridharnath trying to break free. Sridharnath has actually been quite active, and he's shuffled well. That's a fine release, but good goalkeeping once again. Came a long way forward. Pratisha Vitil, and now Malsoma coming in from the left here. Kerala United maybe sensing an opportunity, but Malsoma, he's done everything right except for controlling the ball in the final third. Every single time he's arrived in the final third, he's given the ball away a bit too cheaply. That is something that he'll have to take care of. That is something where he'll have to calm his nerves down. Another forward release. This can be a chance for SESA Football Academy. Looks like it's fallen for them. There comes the shot, and that's flown over. That's the first positive chance of the morning coming in from SESA Football Academy. Despite losing his shape, the setup was absolutely incredible. And the resultant shot, there was nothing wrong with it. The only thing was it had to be kept down. Sadly, it was not the case. SESA Football Academy, they could have secured the early lead that they were looking forward to around that 15th minute mark, and it would have been an important moment in the game. Of course, when you get that opening goal, it changes a lot of things out here. Here comes Kerala United now. Resistance from SESA for sure. Craig plays it towards the right. So far, 3 shots taken by SESA Football Academy, one of them on target. And Kerala United still to launch their first shot. Obviously, they are trying to come forth against the experience of SESA Football Academy. I mean, when you play in the Goa Professional League, in the Goa Pro League, the competition is always on the higher side. So yes, the kind of chemistry that gets forged out there, that is absolutely incredible. Big throw taken. Back with Kerala United. Cross comes in from the right. Target is Malsoma. Sadly enough, that has gone out of play. A decent ball could have been a bit of trouble out there, because Malsoma, he's creating a lot of open space in the left. But the problem is when that decisive pass or the decisive cross has to be made, that is where Malsoma is falling short time and time again. There's another long ball. Shields it well enough. Throw in for SESA. And the push continues. Another gentle chip forward. And good goalkeeping once again there from the Kerala United goalkeeper, Pratish Vitil. And Kerala United back on the attack. Malsoma from the left there. Plays it towards that central channel. Ramdina. Ramdina plays a long ball forward. William Lalgunfella trying to latch onto it. However, SESA Football Academy once again stellar defending. But Craig was out there. Advantage played. And a bit of a slip up there. This is one particular problem that will have to be avoided. Cross comes in. Pretty well intercepted as well by SESA. And now SESA can go forward, knocking on the doors. Can they hit their opposition on the counter? A gentle chip forward, but that definitely is not going to trouble the likes of Pratish. Pratish has been quite busy so far, even though he didn't have to make a critical save per se, except for that one particular shot that came flying in, and that went down, so Pratish didn't make the save. So apart from that, he has been busy in terms of coming out of his line frequently because SESA Football Academy, they've looked dangerous. Kerala United needs to let the ball slide. They do well. Malsoma has dropped deep as well. Kerala United really needs to be careful. They cannot give the ball away in a juncture like this because if that happens, then the space opens up, the opportunity opens up for SESA Football Academy to press higher. Kerala United now trying to venture from the right. That right wing is where the passes have come in from. Here comes another cross and that has been traded away for a corner. And for the corner, they have got Malsoma. He's gonna go for that. He's gonna go for that right-footed outswinger possibly. There he goes at the far post. And easy pickings for the SESA captain, Ruanel Camilo. I'll keep it under control there. He doesn't want to rush through. SESA does well. It was Omkar who intercepted the ball. Plays it towards the far left. Kept in as well. Is there a potential cross coming in? There it comes. It was more of a shot. But truth be told, if he was going to go for that shot, he needed a better angle. He kind of took it a bit too early. It was Tokchon Beckham Singh. When your name is Beckham, you got to bend it like him as well. But sadly enough, with the angle being a bit too difficult, he decided to take the shot. And as a result, it was straight into the hands of Pratish. Malsoma once again. Malsoma to Ramdina. Ramdina to Craig, and Craig switches it to the right. Back to Craig again. Craig trying to keep the ball under control, trying to go forward. Craig does succeed. And now SESA, they've snatched the ball away and released it on the far left. This can be a potential opportunity in the making. Chetan Dabolkar plays it towards that central channel. Kirtikesh goes for that outside dodge. Back to Kirtikesh again. And Kirtikesh plays it to Beckham. Steered towards the far right. Aman Rajbhar. William dispossesses him, but before he could be dispossessed, he's let the ball loose. Back with SESA. Kerala United does well to reclaim possession and quickly switch to the left. And who else? Then Malsoma. Malsoma to Ramdina. Ramdina to Craig. Craig towards the right now. Slowly and steadily. Short and crisp passes. Cross comes in. Header, but that has ballooned over. And it looks like it was actually from a SESA defender, which means a corner for Kerala United. The first corner, apologies, the second corner of the morning for them. And that too in quick succession. It possibly is going to be Malsoma once again who will be going for that outswinger here. This time a lot flatter than the last one. And another throw in here for Kerala United. They'll take their time here. Quickly taken. Cross comes in from the right. An attempted side volley from Craig. Looks like it's taken a deflection again. And now the intent is starting to show here for Kerala United. A bit of a clamp down on SESA Football Academy, trying to pin them down into their own half, back-to-back corners. Third corner, another flatter one, and comfortably taken care of by SESA. Push continues. And decent work, and the referee blowing the whistle out there. Right in front of him, there was a bit of a tap from the back. Craig was the one responsible. It's going to be a throw-in for Kerala United. Joseph Silo plays it to Vanez. Ramdina. Back to Lalsoma. Back to Malsoma, apologies. Vanez plays it all the way back to Pratish now. Pratish Vadake Vittil. Is that a busy day in office? So far at least. And now steer away towards the far right. SESA did the right thing, trying to close down the gap. Here comes another cross, intercepted. And SESA Football Academy will have control. Steers it towards the right now. Aman. Back to Aman once again. Aman trying to take it away from William. A bit of high press now. Craig was looking for that chance, but then he has been denied. SESA Football Academy continues to call the shots. In terms of possession, Miran Francis Pereira plays another long ball towards the left, and eventually it won't be a problem at all. SESA Football Academy, they will have to do better than that. They will need to introduce a bit more precision on those long balls that they have played so far. The releases from the midfield have been pretty decent, but every single time they have resorted to those long balls, the accuracy haven't been that great. 25 minutes on the clock. And now a ball into the central channel, looking for space out there, trying to swirl from the left. And here comes Kerala once again. Does well. And the referee's blown the whistle. Tofail was the one responsible. He was trying to go for that outside dodge, but then he was caught in the process. At times when the play is exceedingly fast, it leaves a lot of impact on the defender. It kind of forces him. Take a look at this one from Tufail. Yeah, that clearly was a foul, an intentional one. Should be told, he will be lucky to escape a booking there. He never really had the ball. He just swung his boot blindly. And tackles like these is what can land you and your team in trouble. So you have to be careful. You cannot be that brash. And look at the ball possession. Kerala United has the upper hand for the time being, 51%, 49% for SESA Football Academy. Now this keeps on oscillating from one end to the other. This keeps on oscillating from one side to the other because of the continuous momentum shift. A gentle shift forward, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, of the captain of SESA Football Academy, Rowan Camilo. And that's excellent work there from SESA. And now SESA driving from that left. There is space ahead of them, and he's went a bit too forward for no reason. He had to control the run. You just cannot get behind that line of the final line of defense. It was a good run though. He was creating position for himself. He was creating that space for himself. And now Sessa Football Academy once again just slowing things down, nothing else. Another gentle release. And that's quite a decent one, but I think he's gotten his timing all wrong. The timing of the run has to be perfect on balls like these, or else what's going to happen is the assistant referee is going to raise his flag and tell you that you are offside. And as we near the 28 minutes mark, here's a quick water break just to administer, for the players to administer a bit of fluids into their system. I think it has been a hard day. The humidity is through the roof, so obviously that is one particular thing. Early in the morning, Goa is usually on the cooler side, but then once you start rolling through the day, it gets hotter. The humidity gets supreme. That is what leaves you in a bit of a bother, and particularly for these players, they will try and they'll have to be hydrated at all times, because even the slightest inkling of dehydration, and it can really lead to a lot of troubles, it can lead to a lot of problems for you. So you need to be hydrated at all costs, and slowly and steadily you will have to find yourself the right resources to keep on going for 90 minutes. It's not going to be easy, because 90 minutes is no joke out there. And here's a chance at this point in time for Kerala United to go forward with that goal kick. And SESA Football Academy once again intercepts that, waylays that. William Lalonfella trying to latch on to it, but it was not going to be the case. It was not going to be the case. SESA Football Academy has been defensively very solid, and this solidity is what keeps them moving. Once again intercepted. Back with Joseph. Joseph to Pratish. Pratish sends it across that halfway mark. Falls back for the Kerala defenders. Clearance could have been better. And yes, that was clearly a push there from the back. I think you've got to be very, very careful in terms of those pushes. And William, he almost went with his knee to the back. You have to be very particular. Free kick taken towards that far left. Now the ball sent forward. A bit of defensive tasks out here for Kerala United. Back with Kerala once again. Does well to control proceedings. Craig steers it towards the far right. Kerala United just waiting for the numbers to arrive forward. And once again, William misses out on the ball, intercepted well enough. Craig steers it towards the far left. After a long time, Malsoma has gotten the ball. And a bit of a tussle out there. And Naman Rajbar does well to keep the ball under control. And now it's Savlin who's on his way forward. Kirtikesh steers it to the far left. And there's Kirtikesh. Plays it back to Sridharnath. Chetan. Does well to elude his marker, that is William Lalnunfella. And a free kick here in favour of SESA Football Academy. They'll take their time. They are in no rush right now. In both the teams, I think they have shown that defensive composure. That is very, very important. Another cross attempted. And Craig comes in now. Yes, Kerala United steered away towards the far left. Malsoma once again. Malsoma to Ramdina. Back to Muniz. Muniz plays it towards the far right to Shrigan David. Can Kerala United keep that under control? SESA Football Academy does well to capture possession. And that's a poor giveaway. Craig does well to intercept that. And Craig now from the right, looking for that crossing space out there. And a bit of help as well. Plays it forward, William. William trying to map out his options. A decent back flick. And there comes the cross from the right, but could have been better. That goes out of play once again. Goal kick in favour of SESA. SESA Football Academy just trying to keep things out under control like they should. Now coming in from the left, short passes. And that's going to be a throw in here for Kerala United. Joseph. Not the most eventful first halves that you would see out here in I-League 3. Both the teams, they have been tactically decent enough. Kerala United coming up with 5 shots and in a very quick burst of time. 2 of them on target. SESA Football Academy with 4 of them. And the last few minutes has seen them slow down. Last few minutes has seen them control proceedings. Craig once again. And that has been taken away. SESA Football Academy on the prowl. And Craig does well to reclaim possession for his team. Ramdina. Back to Craig, on to the right. Craig plays it now towards the central channel. William Lalunfella once again fails to get past the marker. However, this time he was stalled not in the best possible manners. Referee laying down the law on that occasion. And now SESA Football Academy, they have managed to reclaim possession for themselves. A tussle on to the left. This can be trouble, but a very crucial intervention there. Coming in from Muniz. has denied SESA Football Academy out there. There's a chance again for SESA Football Academy. This looks a much better one. Shot comes in. Taking it on the turn there. Omkar Sedgaonkar, however, easy pickings for the goalkeeper. It was pretty straightforward, but it was the positioning of the goalkeeper that actually made the save look good. Pratisha Vittal. And now Malsoma on to the far left. Doing well to cut in. Joseph Silo. Back with SESA Football Academy once again. SESA releases the ball forward. However, things were under control as Pratisha was quick to come out and wrap his gloves around the ball there. And Pratish really have had to do a lot already in that first half. So yes, he's slightly unhappy, to be honest. Throw in for Kerala United. Yeah, still to see the opening goal of this game. I mean, not exactly that any of these two teams have come close enough either. And this can be that chance that we are talking about. Malsoma on from the left there, taking a bit longer than expected, trying to cut in here. Sets his teammate up perfectly, Ramdina. Ramdina to Craig, and Craig has been dispossessed. And here comes SESA Football Academy once again. From the right, that right wing has been the most active side for SESA. That's a lovely ball attempted out there from Omkar, but once again, nicely chested down and intercepted, which will allow Kerala United to come in knocking on the doors there. From the right, William Laldanfella trying to control that, looking for support. Support does arrive. There comes the cross in SESA Football Academy. They do well to keep it away, at least for the time being. And they will do well to clear their danger lines and eventually go forward as well. Squaring off Savlon Fernandez, who is now shuffled to a much more central role instead of being deployed on the wings there. And from the right, it's Aman Rajbar. Aman to Chetan. Chetan continues to control. Back to Saurabh now. Saurabh steers it to the left. And slowly peeking one step at a time. And intercepted, snatched away. And here comes William Laldanfella from the right. Looking for a bit of help. But once again, losing his balance, losing his position. I think someone as experienced as William should be doing much better, because you need your eyes on the ball consistently. You need to be aware of your situations. I think that is what has defined you for so long. And now all the way from the right, Aman Rajbar still trying to find an opening. And the referee blowing the whistle, giving a free kick here in favor of Kerala United. It's going to be Pratish with that free kick. 41 minutes of regulation time, not too many stoppages whatsoever will be added on, I reckon. A couple of minutes, and there aren't any drastic moves coming in. Joseph Silo. Now William Laldanfella switching flanks there. Goes in for the cross from the left. And a bit of a pressure being created upon SESA Football Academy. Suddenly, they do well actually to keep their nerve under the pump. Yeah, that definitely is a foul. He clearly had his hands in the face of the defender. Joseph Silo, he was complicit in the foul. He knew it as well. Another free kick. A bit of a clip for Kirtikesh Gadekar. I think William Lalnanfella is not going to be a happy man. He's had quite a few opportunities where the ball has been fed to him through that central channel. It's understandable that he's more comfortable as a forward, but there are times when you are experienced and you are expected to do a much better role than what you are doing. You're expected to get out of your comfort zone, step up for the team, and that's exactly what has been asked from William Lalnanfella. And a bit of a chat there with the referee as well. Playing more as a central attacking midfielder, and that withdrawal forward, I think he's kind of struggled to get hold of proceedings, to get a hang of affairs, to get used, to come to grips with this new role of his. Crossfield ball. And now Aman Rajpur from the right. SESA Football Academy keeps on driving. Aman continues to keep the possession at his feet. Shot comes in! Just over. Chetan Dabolkar had a decent amount of space ahead of him, and he let one of those fly. Could have been better there. He sent a couple of defenders twirling onto the far left. That would have been an exceedingly phenomenal chance here for SESA Football Academy, and it looks like that's going to be the first yellow card. Tempers flaring. Craig is not really happy with that challenge. The referee has the card, and now things are getting physical. I think the referee will have to step in. Irfan Imtiaz Sheikh has decided to bring the card out, and it will be shown. The Kerala United player will quickly confirm who is the one who has been taken into the book. I think you have to be careful. That definitely was a very brash and a very dangerous challenge when you're trying to go high with your boots, with your stance exposed. That kind of leaves a bit of a bother for the players who are charging forward. Final few seconds of regulation time remaining here in the first half. Free kick for SESA Football Academy. It's going to be Sridhar Nath with the free kick, and there's a confirmation. Lalsom Puia has been given the yellow card. Free kick launched into the box. This is a chance, and good goalkeeping there from Kerala United. Another long ranger, and the rebound missing its mark. Well, too many challenges already for Pratish Vittil. He's been kept on his toes consistently. A fine shot, to be honest. And he's left him gasping for breath. Three minutes of additional time in the first half so far. Gentle strip forward, well taken care of. No real challenges. Brings it down, back with SESA once again. And SESA, they had a lovely opportunity a few moments ago. The setup was incredible, and somehow or the other they failed to capitalize. Again, still to find that clear-cut chance that would have made them the favourites. Here comes Kerala United once again. Craig on the ball. Craig plays it towards Malsoma on the left. And Malsoma squares off in that central channel. There comes the shot, and a crucial save from Ronald Camilo Gonkar. A very well taken, a very well orchestrated move into file with that resultant effort. And Ronald coming up clutch in this critical juncture, batting it away for a corner. Another opportunity for Kerala United. There comes the corner once again. Ronald gets it away from the danger zone. Danger still lingers on. And now SESA Football Academy trying to hit their counterparts on the break here. And Kerala United actually does well to defend that. And now it will go out for a throw-in, but what a spell of play for Kerala United. The first glimpse of the fiery charge that they bring into the centre. And once again, Kerala United, they have the ball at their feet, coming in from the right. Sadly enough, this time the flag has gone up. And now SESA Football Academy trying to find the player onto the far right, but sadly enough, decent work by Joseph Silo. And that should mark the end of the first half action. A pretty decent battle between these two teams. A battle that tested each other, and at the end of the half time, the scoreline still 0-0. Both the times are to find that all important opener. No clear cut chances yet. However, both the teams have flashed the signs of brilliance. They have taken whatsoever opportunities have come their way, all those half chances, and they have come close as well. However, on occasions, the shots not really finding their mark, at times being overpowered as well. When the second half arrives, obviously they'll have to do a lot. And a quick look at how this half has panned out so far. Kerala United and SESA Football Academy, their defense had to be always on their toes because the attacks did seem good enough. It was Kerala United who got us underway here at the Dulay Football Stadium. That was the first chance, an early cross coming in from the right, and a decent bit of chemistry from Pratish and Munez. And then again, a fine bit of work out there from the skipper of SESA Football Academy, Roanel Camilo. And then the shot could have been better if you'd have kept it down. And another long ranger floating in from Beckham Singh. And that was clearly a foul. Thankfully, he escaped that yellow card. Another launch into the box, and easy pickings there for Roanel. We've seen quite a few long ranges in this game. Not those openings that we talk about. Another one of those long rangers did make Pratish leap slightly. And here was that gilt-edged opportunity. But once again, Pratish showing his class and caliber, coming out of his line, palming that away to safety. That is very, very important. And that is how the first half ended 0-0. A quick look at the stats. 52% ball possession for Kerala United, 48 for SESA Football Academy. 7 shots for Kerala, 3 of them on target. 8 shots for SESA, 3 of them on target. 3 saves each for both sides. 4 corners for Kerala and 1 corner for SESA. And 6 fouls, which has resulted in a yellow card for Kerala United. Just a couple of them for SESA. And these stats are powered to you by Sports KPI. We'll now dive into a short breather and return with the second half of the contest, as the first half scoreline is 0-0 here at the Dulay Football Stadium. Thank you everyone. Stay tuned in. We'll be back shortly. We have a couple of changes here. Waste a single second. Liandala Sena Fanai. Well, the changes have been made, and as it is going to be that Kerala United will be going forward. Both the teams, they will be desperate to find that opening goal. It goes without saying. Both the teams will be desperate to find that all important netter that can actually set the tone for them. They're looking for it. We are underway and now attacking from the right to the left. Wrestling there, white and grey is from the left to the right. Wrestling there, purple. And an early start here, which will go on for Kerala United. And you can see that the change. Well, I think this time means it will allow them a free kick at a pretty decent juncture. It's going to be Malsoma once again. Now, Malsoma, every single time, he was usually attacking from the left. Whenever there has been a set piece, he has arrived, and it's going to be interesting. They've also got Febin Gibbs out in the center. Febin goes for the false one. Opportunity, a ball in the box there by Kerala United. Danger still lingers on. But a haywire header taking the ball away. Back with SESA Football Academy. And the SESA now trying to narrate or trying to control the defensive maneuvers. Plays it towards the far right. Febin Gibbs trying to control that. Febin Gibbs does well to get past not one but two. And he has been complimented now by the new captain. The man who has replaced William is Craig. And Craig does well to control possession for quite a while from the right. And the resultant cross could have been better. Well, the coach taking a harsh call. He had to take off one of his most experienced players, William, because we've seen today William has struggled He hasn't really been himself today, because the kind of quality, the kind of gentry that William brings to the platter, that's pretty high. But somehow or the other, today he has been kept silent, and here comes Kerala United once again. A gentle chip into the box there. Defender does well to keep that away. And Craig once again tussling for possession, does well to keep the ball in. And SESA Football Academy will obviously reclaim possession for themselves, and a bit of a tussle out there. The incoming Shlok Tiwari for SESA Football Academy. Quite a towering player. And the SESA now looking for some space of their own, all the way from the right. They have also made a couple of changes. Clencio Pinto has come on. Clencio Pinto's 90-minute strike is what salvaged them a crucial draw in the last game. 2-2 is what they finished. Cross comes into the box there, but no one to be at the receiving end of it. Back with SESA once again. Another long ball sent forward, but straight to the goalkeeper. No real challenges whatsoever. And Pratish, despite being busy, he's come up clutch in every single time he's being asked to deliver for his team. His outing, his positioning, all has been critical, and they all have been very good as well. He's made no mistake. He continues to be the rock under the sticks. Once again, a decent exchange was being attempted, but Kerala United does well to reclaim possessions for themselves, and Tufail, who had a shot in the latter embers of that first half, and a decent one, forcing a save from the goalkeeper. Back to Craig again. Craig goes for a long ranger, but straight into the trident of SESA FC, who does well to keep that away. And that's decent work. Falling back for Kerala United. Short passes being exchanged again. Short passes has been the essence for Kerala United. This looks like a great opportunity. Shot comes flashing in. And Roanil Camilo Gonker, he's not happy with what his defense pulled off right now. But a decent chance there, and Tufail once again testing the solidity. Had it been on target, Camilo could have been in a bit of trouble out there under the sticks. I think being the captain, it's important that he has his defense in a piece. And that's not the first time that Kerala United has actually opened up a bit of shooting space for them. They'll have to be careful. They cannot let these shots fly, because you never know which one will suddenly end up in the back of the net. It's already gone now. But it's fallen back for SESA Football Academy. Looks like the free kick has gone in SESA's way. And once again, Craig quickly closing down the channel so that quick free kick was not launched into the box. It has been troublesome before as well. Back with Kerala United taking their time right now. Mohammad Adil Sham, another substitute, plays it to Malsoma on the right now. Malsoma has switched channels from the left. He's come on to the right. Back to Mohammad Adil Sham once again. That's a lovely ball into that central channel. Malsoma trying to tee off one of his players. I think if he would have shown a bit of grit out there, set himself up, possible scoring chance, the story could have been entirely different. And now SESA Football Academy has an opportunity. But good defending again. Kerala United, they've started the second half on quite a decent note. Not really rushing through. Back with Kerala United. Onto the far right now. Sampuya. Sampuya is in the books, so he'll have to be careful about the challenges as well. Long ball launched. Not too much avail for SESA. Kerala comes in from the right. Kerala releases it forward. An attempted back flick. Intercepted. Good situational awareness there by SESA Football Academy. And that's very, very important if you have to play in top flight leagues like this. Match awareness and situational awareness are two of your key positions, two of your key aspects of the game that you're going to play, because it defines how you will be forming your team, how you will be lining up. Is around to the far right here. That will go out of play as well. Going to be a throw in. Quickly taken. Nicely kept under control. On to the right again. Shuffling and switching. Here comes a cross. Eluded the first defender, but the second one in the line did a decent job. Shrigan David. And also allowing that timing. This can be a howler. Shot comes in. Goalkeeper was off his mark. Now that is a very good move considering the fact that the goalkeeper had to recover. And I think he's got his hands up out there in a possible acknowledgement. It was Beckham Singh once again. And I think Shlok Tiwari must have been saying that I was here right in front, right at the edge of the box. Just set me up. I understand that you were a bit too lusty considering the fact the goalkeeper was out of his position. So get me the ball, at least I'll have a better chance to shoot even if the goalkeeper is not in place. Another free kick here at the central channel. The game is opening up slowly and steadily at this point in time. A free kick in favour of Kerala United now. The second half has so far been dictated by them. The first 10 minutes obviously belongs to Kerala. The changes that they have brought in, it has kind of transformed the way they were approaching the game initially. Free kick taken in quickly enough and straight into the hands of Rawanal Kamalagonkar. And now SESA Football Academy has a chance to break. That's a long release and a lovely ball. This can be trouble brewing out here. Here comes an opportunity. And how on earth did that not go in? It was tougher to miss than to score. And somehow Shlok Tiwari has guided that. But what an incredible setup. Tokchom Beckham Singh with a gilt-edged pass. All Shlok had to do was just keep it down, keep it in the nets. And they would have found that opener. And somehow Shlok ended up skying it. First open chance, first brilliant opportunity of the match. And it fell for SESA Football Academy. Bit of retaliation there, just reminding Kerala United it's all okay if you want to dominate and dictate, but make sure that the gates of your citadel are well protected. That was a knock. It should have opened up the citadel gates completely. And a bit of a hasty challenge on Ramdina. Referee laying down the law. And I reckon there's also going to be a bit of discussion. And is it going to be a card offense? Looks like an official. Yes, an official has just been warned. Is it the coach? No, it's not the coach. So, yes, a bit of a warning out there, and the referee just saying, calm things down here. We don't need to rush through at this point in time. We don't need to have the heated tempers. Just ensure the fact that at the end of the day, the spirit of the game remains intact. Kerala United now from the left, twisting and twirling. Cross floated in, slightly overpowered one, but it is still with Kerala United. From the right can be an opportunity, Sompuia. Here comes a cross, goal scoring chance, and lack of chemistry. Should have let the goalkeeper collect it because that wasn't an intentional back pass. but somehow or the other was too consumed by the spur of the moment. Now both the teams opening up the proceedings like they were in the like they should be, something that was missing in the first half. And another shot comes floating in and will get out of bounds there. I mean, both the teams have now realized that sitting back in that defensive husk is not really going to do the trick for them. They'll have to find out an opening. They will have to create those chances. Enough defense already. Now trying to come in from the right. Cross comes in. Is that a goal there? We'll have to wait and watch. Referee says no. Keep the ball rolling. That was a mighty close chance. And the ball rattled the woodwork, but did it rattle inside? Here's another chance from the left. There comes in the cross from Beckham Singh. And the referee has blown the whistle. Beckham Singh really causing a bit of trouble for Kerala United, and they will need to be under control here. Things are looking haywire for these sides. Take a look at this cross. Picture perfect. No, it's on the line. It didn't cross it. It didn't cross it. And Pratish, he was quick to turn around and just grasp it. Could have been trouble otherwise. An early opening, and the opening was finally shot in. But what a chance. What a release. The finishing touch could have been better. And we are once again all set to get the ball rolling. Goal kick taken quickly enough. And decently recovered as well, because that first touch out there from the SESA player, slightly hefty, but then that did well actually to recover, and Kerala now intercepting. And what was a pretty bright and sunny sky earlier in Goa is turning out into a bit of a gloomy and overcast one at this point in time. So will SESA Football Academy be the one emerging with bragging rights? That remains a question mark. Balls back for Kerala United once again. SESA Football Academy reclaiming possession, trying to launch a forward ball, but not really much support on offer. That should be a free kick. A bit of a push involved. Free kick in favor of SESA. However, looks like the referee slightly held up. There must have been something going on at the other end of the pitch. And now it's all okay. In fact, the substitute, Clencio Pinto, who's come into the second half of the game, he looks like in a bit of a trouble out there, and is being treated. "62 minutes on the clock, and we are still to find that opening goal. So which means this is going to be a pretty long day forward. Just a quick reminder: the first game rather that SESA played in this tournament was against the Orange FC, and the goals did arrive very late actually. The first two goals were scored in the first half itself, but the second half Saw a goal coming in the 92nd minute that allowed SESA Football Academy to salvage a point. Kerala United, a decent body shielding out there as well from Joseph Silo. But now the ball's fallen back to SESA. A decent juncture to try and open up the defense from the left, taking one step at a time. Sridharnath switching it towards the left. Miran Francis. Back to Sridharnath once again. And Sridharnath goes for a bit of a knuckleball there. And not really executed well enough. Pressure increasing from SESA. Referee blowing the whistle. This will be a pretty decent position to have a free kick from. A bit of intransigence from KC Valpuya. Not really happy with that decision from the referee. But yes, there was a yank from the back. So no questions asked. And I think that's a very right decision. It's going to be a free kick here for SESA Football Academy, and Clencio Pinto was in a bit of trouble a few moments ago. He's all set now for the free kick, and looks like Tufail has also gone down. He may have a bit of challenge. The referee hasn't stopped play, and the the physio has come out just to ensure that he's okay. And the second half tempo of the game has been quite a start-stop one. That is what has defined the second half, despite that early display of aggression from Kerala United. SESA Football Academy have also started knocking on the doors. And the final will have to go out, because once you're injured, you will have to come in only after the referee allows you to. Free kick here, a couple of players from SESA were all set. Clencio Pinto and Tokchom Beckham Singh. Beckham Singh has been quite a live wire at this point in time for SESA. That last cross from which Lok Tiwari failed to convert. Can another of those chances be created? Who is it going to be? It's going to be Clencio Pinto with the free kick at the far post. But then it was not going to bother anyone. It went out on its way. And definitely the man who's going to be happy after that is Pratish Vittal. Back with SESA, and it looks like it has started to drizzle out here. Yes, in fact, not drizzle. It has started to pour. It's raining pretty hard. Cross comes in from the right in SESA Football Academy. And this is why they have introduced Lok Tiwari into the mix out here, because he's a towering contender and he can really bring in a lot of firepower with that towering stature of his. And now Kerala United coming in from the right. This can be an opening for them as well, a slightly heavy touch. And with the rain coming into play, I think both the teams will be hoping of playing those long balls forward. Because if you're trying to play those ground passes, for the time being it's okay. But slowly and steadily, as this rain will continue, let's say even if it continues for 10 minutes, the ground's going to be heavy and passing will become a challenge. The rain has slowed down, yes. I mean, the kind of intensity that it started with. But it continues, and I think football is best played in rain, as they say. "67 minutes on the clock." And Kerala United comes knocking on the door again, but nothing positive from that move. And a bit of a tussle. Out there again, another player has gone down. And with the rain pouring down, I think you should also understand that the game's gonna get a lot more physical. The game's gonna get a lot more like it's going to exact a lot from the players, and it's not easy. Take a look at how this challenge happened. I mean, again, very unintentional from both the players. And you can see a few fans, a few officials as well sitting out together. Sridharnath Yaneshwar Gavas. He's had a very busy day in office and he's done a decent job as well. So obviously SESA will be expecting that he comes back in the hunt early enough because his presence is very, very crucial out here. So let's just hope that he's absolutely fine. And it's getting darker and darker in Goa right now. Akash plays it to Miran Francis. Francis sends it further forward. Shlok Tiwari. And it was a bit too heavy for Shlok. And well. Looks like Shlok has pulled his hamstring in the process. Yes, it's not easy when you're running all the way. This can be a challenge. And I think he'll need a bit of medical attention. The physio has rushed out to the center. We'll have to take a watch. We'll have to take a look at the replay of how it panned out. Yeah, that clearly was hamstring. Let's just hope that that's a pop. I mean, that's just a pull and not a pop. Because if it is a pop, it can be challenging. He is in visible agony right now. He's rolled out of the park all right, but one of the primary reasons, and I think Shlok will not be able to continue. These are not good signs at all. The players gesturing to the dugout there to bring on a substitute. He sat up all right, but it clearly looks like in a lot of discomfort. So this means a forced substitution here from for SESA FA. And I think it was good to see how the Kerala players were the ones who reached out first. A quick look at the shots taken. Kerala United 10 shots, 4 of them on target. SESA 12 shots, 4 of them on target. However, none of them have yet found the back of the net. Not the destination that they were hoping for. And now coming all the way from the right. SESA FA once again. They are playing with 10 men right now. The substitute is still to come on. Sridharnath Daneshwar Gawas. He's had a busy day as we pointed out before. And now this ground's going to get slippery. Can be a bit of shooting space as well. That is what they're trying to do all the way from the left. Cross comes in. Goal scoring chance. The defenders of Kerala United do well. And this can be trouble. Unintentional, yes. But it was very, very dangerous. Sridharnath will go into the books out here. A fearless challenge coming in from Casey Valpuya. There you go, that was well blocked. And then Craig leaping up. Trying to go for the side volley. Thankfully, it got him on his hands. Had it been on the face, it could have been a different tale. But now they're all okay. Sridharnath Daneshwar confirmed to be on the books of in the books of the referee. And once again, here comes another opportunity and a surprise shot as well from Sridharnath. But I think the angle was very difficult, and also he was taking that with the left foot of his, so that was his weak foot. And I think that now the rain has held up, which means a bit of a welcome sign that this game can continue with both the teams getting the ground not significantly damp. And ever since the rain has come on, SESA has looked a lot more dangerous. Here's SESA once again. That's a bit of miscommunication. The ball going out of play could have been a better chance, to be honest. Could have been a crazy chance. But nonetheless, And now SESA. Another long ranger. And another one goes begging. Sankalp Kankaukar is the new player on the pitch. And Sankalp was quick to let one fly. Had the intent, had the intensity, but didn't have the accuracy. In SESA, they keep on growing in stature here. Here is SESA. A lovely bit of exchange. Sankalp once again. Sankalp steers it towards the far right, kept in play. And SESA does well to recover as well. A couple of step overs. Back to Kartikesh. And that's a decent snatch. This can be that opening that Kerala United also wanted to have in their favour. Can they hit their opposition on the break? They're looking for shooting space. A nice setup, a nice chip onto the far right. A bit of a tussle out there and the flag's gone up. But what an incredible spell of play, and Kerala United trying to catch SESA FA slightly off guard. But truth be told, their defenders did well. Didn't really allow them the free angle, the free space. Take a look at this chance here. I mean, excellent recovery, excellent closing down by Akash Kudnekar. Didn't allow Mohammad Adil Shan to have the free go. And we are in the 75th minute before we head into the final 15 minutes of this contest. It's going to be the last water break of this game. Kerala United, they'll be brimming with confidence the way they outplayed Dalveer Football Academy. A couple of goals from the current captain now that William is not on the pitch, Craig Mankandlian, and followed by one strike from Lalmoa Noma. 52% ball possession for SESA, and that is because of the last 10 minutes. They have been a lot better, they have been a lot more active. That is what has allowed them to express themselves. And once again, SESA comes in from the left. Cross floats into the box. Danger looming large. Another cross. Opportunity. Shot comes in. Slightly emasculated Beckham Singh. He's done everything right. All he had to do was just power that. But he's played it straight into a very well-positioned Pratish Vadake Vitil. That's the kind of goalkeeping that you would really expect. And Pratish, what a day he's had under the sticks. Another cross from the right, another header, but that was alright. As another goal kick here for Kerala United. And Kerala United now are under the pump for SESA FA. They are looking a lot better, and I think a bit of a trouble out there for Pratish. It's possibly with the shin guard. Maybe a bit of hamstring challenge as well, is it? You're not entirely sure. I think he's pointing it out towards that exterior of the shin. The physio rushes out quickly enough. Just using the magic spray. Now obviously the question remains that if Pratish, apologies, has to sit down here. I mean, Kerala United, they've got options. They've got a couple of them. I mean, KT on the bench and Sparsh Chaudhary as well. But are they going to be at the same intensity as that of Pratish? Well, looks like for the time being, he's going to continue. He's all right. He just needed a bit of treatment and a bit of medical attention. He's gotten that. The rain is no longer out there. And Clencio Pinto has been taken off as well. He was also struggling out there for SESA Football Academy. Came on as a substitute, but then copped an injury. that has forced him out of play. And here comes Kerala United once again, headed away to safety. Back with SESA. Craig claims it back. This can be an opening for Kerala United now from the left. Valpuya playing it to Febin Gibbs. Febin looking for the crossing chance, but it's going to be a corner after a long time as we head towards the final 10 minutes of this fixture. Another opportunity for Kerala United to try and turn the pressure back. Well, just to give you all a quick heads up, Flencio Pinto has gone out. Shlok Tiwari still continues, so he's okay now. He had a challenge with that hamstring. Initially felt like he won't be able to continue. But he's okay, so which means that's just a muscle pull. Header comes in, could have been a brilliant one. A stunning corner and an equally decent header out there from the head of Lalmoa Norma Moniz. Had it been on target, could have been trouble, even though there was a player at the first post. And now Shlok Tiwari once again slowing down slightly after that hamstring injury scare. But SESA also means business. The last 10 minutes and the game opening up ever so slightly. Craig trying to stop the opposition from the left. Referee says get back up. It was just an attempt to try and contain and no real harming intent, no real intent to leave you with a taste of dirt in your mouth. And here comes Craig, slightly heavy touch, loses possession. Shlok Tiwari could have done better. I think there were nerves at both ends and the yellow card comes out. It is the captain, Craig, who has been booked, and the rain is once again starting to pick up pace. And I think Craig has done a pretty decent job as a skipper, one of the senior players at the side, ever since William Lallenfeller was substituted. It's going to be Kirtikesh Gadekar with the free kick. A gentle chip into the box there. And now Kerala United can drive forward. There's a chance. Here's an opening for Kerala United coming in all the way from the central channel now. Steers it towards the far right. Can this be the opening that they were looking forward to? Lalsam Puia playing it forward. Here's a chance to Mohammad Adilshan. The cross comes in from the right. A bit of a defensive lapse there. And it looks like it is going to be an indirect free kick, a back pass as being collected here by the goalkeeper Ronald Camilo Bonker. I think he is trying to say in his defense that it wasn't a back pass, there was no touch. Oh, it definitely was. It definitely was. That was an error. That's an error that you cannot forgive. Aman Rajbhar, he had the touch and he had it under control. It was not that he was under the pump and it was kind of a knee-jerk reaction. He had a cool and composed pass, and an indirect free kick from inside the penalty box can always be dangerous. And this is the opportunity, this is that opening that Kerala United was so desperately looking forward to. One moment of madness and the trouble starts brewing on the horizon. What a chance this is for Kerala United. Can they have that late lead in this game? A litmus test, 3 players. Craig is out there, and so is Casey Valpuya, who's going to take the free kick. Also looks like Ramdina awaits. The captain has moved out from the shooting position. A full-blown wall stands in the way. Are they going to set up Craig with the square pass? Or is it going to be a direct shot? Too many questions, too many permutations, combinations out here. And the referee just calming things down at this point in time. Even the goalkeeper is a part of the wall itself instead of being the final man, because it gives him that advantage. Shot comes in. They're appealing for a handball. Referee says, let's get the ball rolling. But it looks like there was a bit of hand involved. Cross comes in from the right. Danger's not over. The chance can still come in. And a very good clearance at the end of the day there by SESA Football Academy. What a tempestuous spell of play. And the referee has blown the whistle, eventually awarding the free kick here to Kerala United. We'll have to take a look at the replay. There was a possibility. There you go. This is the handball that they were asking. The ball bobbled up. Shlok Tiwari failing to control that. But the resultant opportunities that were created weren't bad enough either. 83 minutes on the clock. 7 minutes of regulation time before whatsoever gets added on. What a game. What an absolute sensational game this has been. Crazy to say the least. There's another long ball taken care of. Referee blows the whistle. And he makes it very clear. Just keep a calm head around your shoulders. There's no need to get brash or lose tempers. Kartikesh Gadekar has another free kick. Obviously, the idea will be to try and launch it into the box here. There have been quite a few stoppages in the second half. Free kick comes in, but no real damage happening from that. Good work, and back to SESA once again. SESA plays the crossfield ball. And a header. Kind of a very clueless header, to be honest. Straight into the hands of Pratish. And I think both the teams, they have done well. The second half has been a lot more open, has seen a lot more chances being created. And now Kerala United comes in from the left. However, SESA FA, they've gotten the ball back. And here they come from the left wing, trying to create a bit of challenge. It is Beckham Singh once again. Beckham plays it back to Akash. Akash to Sridharnath. Now on to the far right. Intercepted. And that's a decent interception there from Craig. Slightly heavy touch. But Kerala United actually had the chance of going forward. I think for a moment they thought that they have lost the ball and they were kind of transfixed. And you know, as they say, that football is a game of the finest of margins. So even if you're losing the ball for a split second, you lose it. And it can result in a massive, massive change in the game. Here comes SESA FA once again. And that will go out of play. A pretty lackluster cross. Intended for someone to go for a run. But nobody actually came. It's going to be a throw-in for Kerala United. They'll take their time. Now, obviously, both the teams will be hoping that if they are able to sneak a goal in the last few minutes, and also a bit of medical treatment going on, because 90 minutes, it's not easy to play. You have your challenges. It has also poured as well in the center. Now it's not raining. But yes, things change. The situations change, and continuously playing at your very best, that remains a question mark. That tests you. That tests your physical courage. That tests your guts as well. Your mental strength is crucial. You got to keep on going. And once again, the ball has fallen back for SESA FA. And now SESA FA coming forward through that central channel. A bit of a slip up. The sun once again coming out, playing a bit of peekaboo here at the Dula Stadium in Goa. And both the teams, I think they could have been better. They've had their fair shares of chances in the second half, but truth be told, when it comes to being clinical, none of them were clinical enough to actually put one into the back of the net. Another gentle trip forward. And now trying to control the ball from the left. A lot of space ahead. That's a poor pass. And now it's released for the far right. Kerala United. Cross comes in. Craig goes for the shot, but a very difficult angle to be honest. He had space ahead of him, so actually could have used that space, could have gone forward. But no, he doesn't. Sampuya is going to be the one with the throw in. 2 minutes of regulation time remaining, and it looks like it's going to be a change here. Yes, jersey number 24, Sachidanand Lakshman, is going to come in. And now the throw in for Kerala United. And a back header, but straight into the hands of Ronald Camillo. That's a poor giveaway. Kerala United now through that central channel. Will they find that shooting space? Good defending, but ball's fallen back for Kerala once again. Plays it towards the far right. An opportunity cross comes floating in, which means it's going to be a goal kick. It goes out of the bounds as well. This is what we were talking about. Precision in the final third. Both the teams have lacked the precision in the final third. Both the teams have failed to convert their chances. I think that is exactly what has led to all kinds of trouble here. The opening goal has not arrived in this game. Again, you never know. Football is a very dramatic game. It can change at any point in time. So with the two teams playing, you always will need to keep your guards up high. There's no second thinking about that. And now SESA Football Academy just trying to... Well, this can be an opening. And out of nowhere, a cross coming in from the left. The second cross as well. However, that has not really fallen into the stride of anyone who could have done the damage. Sachidanand Lakshman was the one involved in that cross out there. And back with SESA once again. SESA trying to pile up more numbers, trying to mount more pressure. A potential goal-scoring cross from the right. Shot comes in! And it goes out of play. So another goal kick here in favor of Kerala United. And 7 minutes of additional time. So quite a significant bit of time actually. The long ranger. With 7 minutes, I think it goes without saying that anything can happen. You always need to ensure the fact that you are under control. Now Kerala United knocking on the doors. The rain starting to pour again. Another long ranger, but pretty lackluster to be honest. Mohammad Adil Shan. This has been very contrasting emotions in terms of the rain gods as well. Just a few minutes ago, a couple of minutes ago, the sun was shining back. And it's all cloudy and pouring down here at the Dhule Stadium in Goa. Headed away to safety now. A bit of a tussle. And that will go out of play, which means a corner for SESA FA. And now it's almost belting down on the players. That's the hardest that the rain has got so far in the morning. You can hear it as well. And a bit of late challenge now with the rain coming down so heavy. You never know, this can be madness in the box. Corner comes floating in, headed away to safety at the expense of a throw-in. That's the second corner. It's getting heavier and heavier. 92 minutes on the clock. Shot passes, takes deflection and goes out of play. Quickly taken. Bit of an exchange between these players. Will go out for a throw in now. SESA Football Academy. They have actually forced Kerala United into a bit of a uncomfortable corner, and that is exactly where they need to elude themselves from, or rather get themselves out of. That will go out of play as well. And now Kerala United, they will like to clear their danger lines, and eventually that long shot, that downtown delivery comes in. And now coming in all the way from the right here. Another opportunity for SESA FA. With every passing minute, they are looking a lot more dangerous. But again, the lack of precision, the lack of accuracy in the final third, I think that is what defines the game. That is what sets each other apart. And here they come through the central channel, trying to release the ball forward. The idea was to try and find the incoming Mohammad Adil Sham, who came on at the stroke of half time. Decent defending. Another square ball. SESA FA still lurking large, looming large. We are already in 5 minutes in the fifth minute. Here comes the cross. Danger continues to brew out on the shores of Kerala. They'll have to be careful now. This is turning into a very close shave. And now Kerala United can actually break free. Oh, that is so not needed. That is so not needed. I mean, you're clutching onto it. I think the referee just letting him go with a verbal warning, but he has to be careful here. That's very unnecessary. It's understandable. He's had a tough day in office ever since he's come on. But truth be told, I think you need to have a firm grasp on affairs out here, and he will have to go out, is it? Tofel now gets up, and the groundsmen, they share a smile amongst themselves. They're like, why would you even invoke the stretcher if the player's not going to get on top of that? But it's always good to see that a player is not getting on top of a stretcher, because at the end of the day, as they say, in joy or in sorrow, in despair or in pain, you should be marching out. In victory or in defeat, you should not be going out on a stretcher. That is very, very important. As the free kick floated into the box there. Another shot comes in, but that is haywire once again. Last 60 seconds of this contest. And Pratish, I think he'll be happy with the kind of impact that he's had on the game. Change being confirmed. And now knitting it to get towards that left wing out there. Does well to keep the ball in play. Kerala United, can they find an opening? Can they find a late opening? 30 seconds more before we call it a day here at the Dule Stadium. Now from the left. Akash. And intercepted once again. Craig possibly will go downtown. One last roll of the dice for Kerala United. Cross comes floating into the box there. A try to keep it in, but that was a very heavy cross. And that should mark the end of the game. A battle that witnessed both the teams fighting with everything in their arsenal. But eventually none of them were able to break the deadlock. as the management people walk out into the center to exchange pleasantries. Yes, it has been a tough day for all the players. But make no mistake, the result, truth be told, is kind of befitting because no positive chances were actually opened up. We'll take a look at the highlights and the stats just to ensure, which will tell you about the defining moments of the game. And here's a look at the highlights. Quite a few chances. This was that all important uh, shot that hammered the woodwork but didn't really go in. And then Sankal trying the goalkeeper from range, but was way off his mark. That was another fine opportunity, nicely chested down, but the resultant shot could have been better, should have been better. And that was another chance that went begging. Decent bit of understanding, and that was a very horrible error. Thankfully, it didn't really lead to any catastrophe. And that was how it all ended. A quick look at the stats: 54% ball possession for SESA, 46 for Kerala United, 16 shots out of which 5 were on target for SESA, 14 shots, 5 of them on target for Kerala United, 4 saves each, 6 corners for Kerala United, 2 of them for SESA, 11 fouls for Kerala and 6 for SESA. And these stats were powered to you by Sports KPI. Well, that is how it all ended out here at the Dulles Stadium. A 0-0 draw between Kerala United and SESA is what defined a rainy morning in Goa. The next match coming up is between the Garhwal Heroes and the Maharashtra Orange, which is going to be live from 4 p.m. We'll now dive in for a breather of a couple of hours maybe, and we'll return with the second match. So do not forget to tune in back then. Thank you everyone for joining in now.